12 years I spent living in Manhattan, living in New York City. I had the opportunity to eat delicious, fresh bagels every single day. But I'm about ready to try my very first Bagelista. I saw you on air with Guy the other day, and I was like, what are these? I'm so glad Carrie Mulatto is here tonight to talk about a New York bagel you can order from HSN and have at home fresh out of the oven every single morning. These arrive half baked. You get the perfect crunch, you get the soft, chewy interior, you get the flavor. They are fresh, they'll never go stale because you finish the baking process at home. They're amazing from what I understand. These have already been selling out, our weekly deal drop. This is a weekly deal drop that's here for a limited time only. I said, can you please load more for the show tonight? Because I know I've got a lot of other bagel lovers out there, and we just want the best. And if you don't live in New York, it's really hard to find a good bagel, Carrie.
Absolutely almost impossible,
it's
actually.
Really hard.
Which is why anytime you get back to New York, you'll wait on all those long lines and you'll do all those things just to get a great New York bagel. Well, this is Bagelista. So we have the barista for coffee.
Yeah.
We have the Bagelista for bagels. And the reason for that is we want you to feel empowered. We want you to feel like you have a delicious, perfectly made New York bagel at home. And that's something that you go, I was apprehensive too. So when I first met Warren and Jenna, who own this company, they said, okay, we're gonna send you some bagels. And when the bagels came, I went, I got family in New York. I know what New York bagels taste like. Let me see. She's gonna do what I did, as soon as I first got these. So I just took this out of the air fryer. You can either cook these in the oven for 7 to 10 minutes or an air fryer for 4 to 5. And the thing that you just showed off, which is very interesting, is that, and if you don't mind, I'm gonna use this piece to show it, is on the outside, you see that glisten? The glisten on the outside, that has to do with that boiling process. So you were talking about this boiled versus steamed. If you steam a bagel, it's never gonna have that glisten, it's never gonna have that crisp crunch. You can actually hear it. But then when you go to the inside, it's super soft and yeasty, and that's what you're looking for in a perfect bagel. So what do we think? I'm
ordering these.
Yes, we got another one.
It is so hard to find the right texture, the right crunch, the right combination of a soft, chewy interior, and that beautiful kind of, it's almost like caramelized. It almost has that little sweetness on the crust. Let's go over our flavors.
Yes, please.
Because we haven't done that yet, and I want you to know they're also on auto ship.
Okay, so flavors that you have. So we'll start over here. So we have cinnamon raisin, and I'm gonna do a nice dessert bagel in just a moment, but our cinnamon raisin are loaded with juicy, juicy raisins that you're gonna absolutely enjoy. You also have plain, which is what you're enjoying right now. We love you to try plain because that's gonna give you that complex flavors really coming through, isn't it? Okay, and then we have sesame, which is loaded with sesame seeds, if you are a sesame lover. And then of course, we couldn't be here at all if we didn't do everything. And we have actual real onion in there and real bits of garlic in there. So this is our own proprietary everything blend mix. So you're gonna love I'm an everything girl, so I went straight there.
And these are not a dozen. You get 16.
Correct.
Our weekly deal drop is an amazing buy. You only get, for a limited time only, already very popular this week, $10 off. A 40-year-old artesian recipe. So you are getting everything that New York is famous for. They're even made with New York water. Talk about that.
That's right. So the big deal, everyone goes, New York bagels, what's that all about? Well, the thing is, the first thing you want when you have a bagel is, it has to do with the fermentation process. Most commercial bagel shops, and a lot of just, anytime you buy something in a grocery store, they're just making them, fermenting them only for a short period of time and then putting them on the shelf. We are doing a 24-hour fermentation process. It takes 2 days to make a bagel. And what that means for you is you're getting that extra time, that extra love, that extra flavor, that complexity that you're tasting right now is because we allowed that to happen for that 24 hours.
I want to show you something. Now this is going to be weird. I'm going to show you what a half-eaten bagel looks like. And you're gonna know why.
Okay.
Because I want you to see, that's great, guys.
Look at that.
Do you see how when you take a bite, it's really dense, it's really moist, it's not fluffy, it's not bready. Anyone can make bread and cut a hole in the middle of a circle. And that is honestly what a lot of bagels taste like.
Right.
I'm like, I think you just made bread and you put a hole in the middle. That is not a bagel. I want a bagel with a schmear. I want bagel with lox and cream cheese. I want a bagel with peanut butter. you are getting that perfect, soft, chewy, so chewy on the inside. It's the consistency that's almost impossible to do unless you either are really good at making bagels or you're walking into a deli on 46th and 9th, because that's where I got my favorite bagels throughout my career there. This is a fabulous buy. So you get them home today, you get 16, and then they arrive frozen? How do you explain it?
We bake them halfway, so going through the process. So the fermentation process is 24 hours. Then after that's done, then we boil them, and we boil them in New York water, and that matters. When they're boiled versus steamed, that's actually gonna create that shiny edge, that crispy edge on the outside. And it also creates kind of like a tackiness to the bagel that's gonna allow those toppings to stick on it. And then we don't stop there. We put it in a hearth oven, which is a fancy way of saying a wood oven. So this means that it's actually baking the proper way, the way, look at that shine, look at that glisten, the way a bagel should. And again, it's about that on the outside, but super soft on the inside.
It's gotta be chewy.
It's got to be chewy. So you're going to get that, but you're gonna get that at home. See, that's the difference. If you buy a bagel that's already made, the stale clock has started. You know this, right? We buy
you can't do a day-old bagel. It's so disappointing.
Absolutely.
That's like disappointing with a capital D. Like, you know, honestly, like, because bagels, you know, it feels like a treat. It feels like a luxury. We don't get to eat bagels every day unless you live in New York. And I will tell you this, the reason why I'm gonna be ordering these, like I know a lot of you are already, a lot of you are getting the variety pack, which is a really good way to go. You're ordering these because you don't have good bagels where you live. Or maybe there's one shop. I think, you know, a lot of cities have that one place that they're pretty good at making bagels. Do you know that some of them have lines for like an hour, especially on a weekend, like a Saturday or a Sunday? I can't remember, where was I? I was in Denver. And I was like, there's gotta be one place that has good bagels. There is one place.
There's one place.
There's one place.
And then when you get to the end of the line, they go, sorry, we're out of all the ones you wanted.
I was literally so starving by the time they got to us. People are standing in line for an hour to get bagels to go. The local grocery store, the freezer section, those are not bagels.
They're not.
Are they bagels? Stephanie Roberts is waiting in the wings. There's no bagels there.
There's no bagels.
There's bread with a circle and a hole in the middle. That's not a bagel.
I love that.
Okay, can you tell I'm passionate about bagels, Carrie?
You are right, though, and that's the thing. So I'm having fun here making my locks. You know, here's the thing.
So wait, there's 4 in a bag.
Okay, there's 4 in a bag.
And you get 4 bags?
And you get 4 bags.
For
so
less than $30.
They're gonna come ambient to you, put them right into the freezer. That's where they're gonna live. You're gonna pull them out as you need them. Remember, here's the reason they're called par baked. And what par baked means is they're half cooked. You're going to finish them in your kitchen. And what that means for you is an incredible experience. What do we love when we walk into the bakery? The smell of the bread, the smell of those bagels, the smell. So your house is now gonna smell like this. This could be for, you know, when the grandkids are coming over, when you're having those brunches, when you just wanna have your own moment in the morning. I love when my husband and I pull out the bagels. We start talking about the morning or about the day. And you know, we put out some toppings and things, and then
it's time to relax, it's time to chill out.
I mean, we're just sitting here eating, you know, you're eating your bagel.
Even if I drove all the way across town to the one bagel shop and I actually didn't have to wait in line and I bought a dozen bagels, you would easily pay this price.
Oh, absolutely.
For some of those, you know, premium bakery style offers. I love that this gets delivered right to your door, and then they're always fresh. When I buy a dozen bagels and I bring them home, I don't care how quickly I cut them and put them in the freezer. They're never the same after the first day that they're baked.
100%. The promise you have from Bagelista, this is a husband and wife
Is that
team.
This is everything?
Okay, so remember, proprietary mix here that you're getting those fresh onion pieces and the fresh garlic pieces on there. Warren and Jenna, this was something that happened during the
Sorry, I gotta just interrupt. Auto ship's going really quickly on these. And some of the individual flavors, we have like fewer than 100 remaining. I was afraid this was going to happen, Carrie, because I saw this on earlier. I'm like, I know these are popular. Cinnamon raisin, very popular. We have the plain, we have the everything, we have the sesame. Or if you could do the combo, you get 4 of each, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
I think
back
that's the way to go.
to your story.
If you've not tried. So Warren and Jenna are a husband-wife team who during the pandemic were really kind of disappointed in what was available in the stores and what was available out there to order home and things like that. So they decided, we're going to do this. We're going to give everyone the opportunity to be a Bagelista. Yeah, and so they really put a lot of time and effort in. So you're talking about a woman-owned company. You're talking about a company that's also just, they're real people. They're real people who love bagels. They want you to have that experience as well. And I can't think of a better company or a better thing to really stand behind. And I love that. I love when it's, everything from Ferris and all my different companies and everything else. This means that you are actually forwarding a company that's trying to give you quality, that's taking the extra care of 24 hours of fermentation to make sure that you're getting that perfect yeasty bagel with those complex
And
flavors.
they're boiled.
And they're
in
boiled.
New York water. Let's just take one more look at what you're getting.
Yes.
You're getting 16 bagels. 16 half-baked bagels. They're so amazing. I can't wait for you to try them. I don't even know what to say. I just cannot. I can't order these soon enough. Where's my phone? You can order online. You can go to hsn.com. Thank you so much, Carrie. If you want to put a bag by my bag, I'll take one with me. That was a weekly deal drop, and you can check out more weekly deals on our website at hsn.com. But we got to get to one more awesome thing, and every time I present the Thea Greek extra virgin olive oil, it sells out. Stephanie Roberts is